Hey everybody, welcome to episode 133 of the Rise or Die podcast, LEAP. So I started a company called 21 Leap for one reason. I made the leap at 21 years old. I made the leap from I'm going to be 100% employed by somebody else to starting to make the transition towards full entrepreneurship. Now, here's the really ironic part. I actually technically made the leap about 4 weeks after I turned 22. So it really should be called 22 Leap, but I founded my company at 21. Here's why it matters. I look at it as a true leap. I'm here, I want to go here. There's a giant gap right in between. And this applies to entrepreneurship, yes, but it applies across the board. So at one point in my, let's call it academic career, if you will, I didn't really have much of an academic career. It was a matter of how much could I cheat to do as little work as possible. But at one point during my high school, I had to make a decision to switch schools. Now, I wasn't in trouble. There's a whole lot to it. It was 100% my choice, but I had to make the decision to leave everything that I knew and decide to switch schools, which is actually where I met my wife. It was great. It was the best decision I ever made, yet it took me an extra 6 months to actually make it. So I moved halfway during my sophomore year. Let me give you another example of a leap. I had to go from working for myself as an entrepreneur at 16 years old, making more than a lot of my teachers, doing landscaping and lawn mowing and so forth. I was killing it in the summer and then blowing it all in the winter. And I decided to actually make 50% less, roughly, and go work for my dad and learn sales and learn what it meant to actually be a professional salesman. That was a leap. Very little responsibility, so it wasn't as big of a deal, but it was a leap. The reason that I'm going this far back and giving you all this backstory is that the reason that I am where I am today is not because I'm special, not because I'm smart. Frankly, I'm probably average IQ at best. What I will say is that I am fearless when it comes to leaping. Let me get a little more relevant, a little more practical. Marrying my wife at 20. It was like 3-4 weeks after I turned 20 years old. That was a leap. Coming down to Guatemala after selling my home. That was a leap. Now let's translate that to you. Do you have the results that you desire? I just made another leap by hiring the videographer that's actually filming this, which is kind of ironic, but it's true. Every single person that I invest in is another leap. Every client I bring on is another leap, putting my reputation and name on that client. What I want to encourage you to do is actually stop playing in the safety zone if you're unhappy with where you're at. Stop playing in this field of, well, all of the risk and this, that, the other, what if happens. Just go. Just move, just do the work and figure the rest out later. I may make wrong decisions. I probably do on a weekly basis. But I constantly move. And when I have that fast-paced rhythm, okay, I see what I want. I'm not there yet. I'm here, not here. Leap. Okay, now I'm here, not here. Leap. I have this fast-paced nature, and that enables me to consistently leap, course correct, leap, course correct. That is all I do. Yet we have too many people sitting and wanting guarantees, safety nets, and risk-free. We all know in our heads that it takes risk to actually get what we want in life across body, being, balance, or business. It is risky to get up at 4 a.m., sacrifice your sleep, and go for a run. It's dark. What if you're hit by a car? Or what about the opportunity cost of not getting that sleep? There is a risk. It is very simple, very rudimentary or elementary, but it's a risk. What if you go ask that girl out? Now, I'm obviously talking to the singles. Don't go ask a girl out if you're also married. What if you are dating and you need to take that leap to actually have some full commitment? These are all risks. Yet risk is what gets you to where you want to go. We live in a world of scarcity. There's not enough this, not enough that. What if this happens? And we're basically in constant survival and fear mode. That's not going to get you anywhere. Leap. This podcast is called Rise or Die. Literally, it's like Leap or death. I have a company called 21 Leap. I have a company called Invictus, which means unconquerable in Latin. This is ingrained in me, and it wasn't by birth. It was something that I learned to do the hard way. I wasn't happy with where I was at, so eventually the pain that I was feeling, the pain that I was experiencing across body, being, balance, and business was enough for me to realize I need a leap. And then I realized it worked, so I leaped. Leap, leap, leap. Where across body, being, balance, and business right now do you need to take a leap in your life? Do you need to go be an entrepreneur? Do you need to go ask your boss for the next position, the next role in your company? Do you need to go ask your fiance, ask your girlfriend to marry you? Fiance, I guess, doesn't make any sense there. What commitment do you need to make that is risky? Yet, at the end of the day, you can always course correct. Failing is not the end of the world. What is the end of the world is being dead and stationary. You can rise every day, or you can stay stationary and eventually die. Too many people are dying in their 20s, giving up on everything that they want. Their body dies at 80, but mentally and emotionally they're dead in their 20s. Don't be one of those people. Wake up and leap. That's all I have for episode 133. Leap, little redundant there. However, as always, based on the value that you're getting out of this podcast each and every day, whether on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, it doesn't matter. Give us a review and subscribe. We need those two things to happen so that we can continuously expand the Rise or Die movement and get others to live more purpose-filled, expanded lives across body, being, balance, and business. Talk to you tomorrow for episode 134.